What's happening, guys? Good morning. Good morning to you. It is Wednesday, November 24th, 2021. This morning, we're going to talk about what gratitude means. You know, this is the week of Thanksgiving, the week of being thankful. Many people, take pause to remember what they're thankful for this week. But what does gratitude really mean? What is the power of it? How does it change your life when you have it? Those are all important conversations to have with yourself and to have with other people around you. And so that's what we're going to talk about this morning and unpack here on this Thanksgiving Eve edition of Morning Perspective. Let's get started.
It is ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life, and then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up.
All right, what's happening? What's happening, guys? Good morning to you. Just figured out that I'm broadcasting to my personal page instead of the public page, but that's okay. Stuff happens, especially on Thanksgiving Eve. So probably a little different audience this morning, probably not as many people jumping on here live, but they'll figure it out. I'm sure they'll figure it out. So, but thank you guys for being here this morning. This morning, we're going to talk about what gratitude actually means. What does gratitude mean? What does it mean to be grateful? What is the power of that? And how does it change us? How does it actually change the way that we look at things? And, one of the things that I say all the time is, when you change the way that you look at things, the way that you look at things changes. When you change the way that you look at things, the things that you look at also change. And, I believe that gratitude does that for us. Gratitude is a great way for us to just look at life differently. You can wake up every day and you can focus on those things that are difficult. You can focus on those things that are challenging in your life. You can talk about all the things that might be not going the way that you would want them to go. But the reality of all of our situations is that we have so much to be grateful for just for being here, just for, waking up this morning. And I share this a lot, but I like to repeat it over and over and over again because of the impact that it has on me and the way that it makes me feel every single morning. I wake up, I open my eyes in the morning, and the first thing that I do is I put my feet on the floor beside my bed. I put my head in my hands, and I just spend a couple of minutes thanking God for the opportunity to live another day, to wake up to my wife and my children and all the things that I have in my life, man. And it's an overwhelming feeling of just an incredible way to start the day. And that is my definition of gratitude. It's that feeling that I get, when I am sitting there in the morning thinking about all the things that I have to be grateful for. And some of those things that I'm grateful for are not the things that you would think of. They're not the material things or the achievements or, the things that most people would see, the surface level stuff. Some of those things that I'm grateful for are the challenges. And maybe that's where you're at right now. Maybe you're going through some challenges and, you're having a hard time finding the lesson in all of that. You're having a hard time, making sense of why me. Why am I going through this? Why is it so hard? Why am I worrying so much? And I challenge you, if that is you, I'm talking to you this morning when I say, trust me, stay the course. There's something great on the other side of every pile of adversity. And so be grateful for those lessons that God is providing you, because in our toughest times, we hatch our greatest victories. And, I think that, for a lot of people, we have to remember that, the holidays are a tough time. We miss family members. There's empty seats at tables. It's tough. And for those people who are going through some things, it can be tough to find the silver lining in those situations, and especially around the holidays, when everybody else is celebrating, having, their loved ones around, and maybe you're missing somebody that's passed away recently. It's hard to find that gratitude, but I have been able to find that gratitude by flipping that perspective in my own life. My grandmother and my grandfather are, two people that come to mind. My Aunt Paula, my mom's sister. They're no longer with us. But when you feel that pain and you seek for that gratitude, that, and how do you find it? How do you find gratitude in those that are missing? There's a Dr. Seuss quote that I shared with somebody at the Grow Your Business for God's Sake conference, and it really helped her. It's really helped me a lot during those times where I've had a hard time, finding gratitude because of the pain of somebody being missing. And that Dr. Seuss quote is pretty simple, but it's pretty powerful. And it says, "Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened." It's impossible to feel pain of missing somebody if there wasn't something so incredible on the front end of it. And so you can find gratitude. I say that to say this: you can find gratitude in any situation that you face, man. Any situation, no matter how tough it is, no matter how dark it may get in your life. I can tell you that I've been there. I've been to that place where you feel like everything's caving in on you, man. And it is that one step of gratitude. What gratitude really means is the power to overcome. It's the power to be thankful when most people can't find a way to. So I want to read you the definition of gratitude here this morning. The quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation for, and to return kindness. I want you to think about that last part. Readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. I want to ask you this question this morning. How often do you return kindness to yourself? How often do you affirm yourself? How often do you show gratitude for the life you get to live, just for the air that you get to breathe, man? And I can tell you that when I started every single morning off with gratitude, when I made that shift in my own life to start every morning with a massive amount of gratitude, it changed everything. It changed the way that I look at every day. It changed the energy that I start every day with. It changed, how I show up first thing in the morning for myself, for my family, for my team, for you guys. It changed everything. It changed my ability to see things differently. The title of this show is Morning Perspective. To me, gratitude is all about perspective. It's all about being able to see the gift in anything. And so I want to give you that perspective this morning because I think it is so important. Don't just be grateful, man, for the things that everybody's grateful for. Of course, we're grateful, for our families. We're grateful for, all the things that we have in our lives. But go deeper than that, man. Go to the basics. Go to the things that, maybe you take for granted. We all take things for granted at different times, right? For different reasons. And so if you're one of those people, man, you can change your entire life by that one action of just, being able to take a step back and being grateful for those things that you don't sometimes take the time to be grateful for. So I challenge you today, and I'm going to do this myself. Make a list of 100 things that you're grateful for. And not just the regular things, but everything. The people around you, the trials and tribulations, the lessons that you get from others, those friends that kick you in the pants when you need it. Be grateful for those people, man. They're rare. So many things to be grateful for. The ability to give, the ability to provide for others, the ability to smile at other people and make their day better. These are all things we can be grateful for. And that is, to me, the true definition of gratitude is being able to see the gifts where other people don't. is to be able to look at your own life and see everything, man, every last detail of what there is to be thankful for. And when you do that, the entire world changes, guys. I promise you. I promise you. I want to finish off this morning by saying good morning to some folks. My system is all messed up here because I clicked the wrong button this morning, but hopefully I'll get everybody here. Michael Bonetto, Christina Berry, good morning. David Martin, good morning to you, brother. I'll call you here in a bit, man. Ryan Austin, Tony Grout, Jared Bird, Tom Esso, my brother, man. So good to see you down in South Florida, man, and meet your beautiful wife. Just incredible. Grateful for you guys, man. Tom Esso was the first guy that signed up for a program at Top Contractor School. Never forget that guy, man. He believed in me when nobody else did, right? The first guy to believe in me. Scott Rhodes, good morning to you. Gary, good morning. My brother, Kendall, what's happening, man? Keith Calloway Jr., my brother from another mother, legitimately my brother from another mother, man. That guy is unbelievable. Michael Huey, good morning to you, man. Good morning, Daniel Good over on YouTube. And I just want to finish by saying this, man. I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for the people that showed up in the beginning. I'm grateful for you guys that show up now. I'm grateful to get to live this life that I live, man, and to be able to help people, to inspire people, to motivate people, which I hope I do here every single morning. I think we do here every single morning. It's just amazing, man. This life, I get to look into a camera, it goes through a computer that ends up on your whatever device you're watching or listening on. It's incredible, man. It's incredible. God gives us the most amazing gifts, man. And I hope you guys all use them. Use every gift that's put in your life, man, to help and serve others. And when you give, man, the more you give, man, the more blessings come into your life. I get the blessing of being around so many givers, so many people that are, just incredible human beings and give and serve to others and just genuinely get a lot out of it. We had our Warriors for Christ call last night. We've got a men's group that meets every Tuesday night, just an unbelievable group of human beings. And, we went around and told everybody what we're thankful for. And so many people in that group, Kendall Warnock was one of them, said their gratitude for being able to give. Being able to serve others. And, man, I feel that deep in my soul, man. When my life changed and I was able to give, or I learned how to give, you're always able to give. When I learned how to give, man, life multiplied so fast, I can't even keep track of it. And so I encourage you guys to do that today. There are people struggling right now, financially, where small things make a massive difference. So today, make somebody's day, man. Give somebody something that they need. It could be a hug. It could be a $50 bill. It could be $10. It could anything, right? A smile. Say hello to somebody. You never know what people are going through, man. I finish this show every single morning just saying I love you guys. And one morning, my wife said to me, like, man, it's really cool that you say I love you guys to everybody, because you never know, man. There might be somebody out there that's the only time they hear that today. And, that got me that day. And I remember that, I don't know why I started saying it, but I mean it. When I say it, I love you guys, man. I love the life that I get to live. I love the people that I get to do it with. I love, I'm just so grateful, man, for what I get to do and the people that I get to do it with and the people that I get to hang with, man, and run with. And I hope you feel the same. And if you don't feel the same, man, let's change that. Make the right decisions, make the right moves. But it starts by being grateful for what you do have, not worrying about what you don't. And so what gratitude means, guys, is finding the light, man, regardless of how challenging of a scenario you are in. Finding that light and spreading it, man. Spreading it to other people. Finding finding the best of every situation. And the reason that this podcast is called the Perspective Podcast is because for years of my life, man, people would tell me like, man, you always have such a great perspective. So that word just kept coming up over and over and over again. So it's the title of the book that I'm writing. It's the title of this podcast. And I believe it's one of the most powerful things that we can have in life. Good morning, Quincy. Good morning, babe. My wife is on here watching. She says, Quincy says, hi, Dad. Good morning, buddy. I love you, man. I always give him a kiss before I leave, but I don't know if he knows or not. But, man, just so blessed, you know. And I'm so grateful to have you guys here with me every single morning, and so grateful to get to run with you guys in this life and make a difference, you know, really make a difference. And we are making a difference. I can tell you that, man, in so many different ways. Whether it's giving your time, giving advice, giving love, giving hugs, giving smiles, giving money, whatever you can give, man, just give. And you will feel a whole lot different when you do. When you're able to serve other people, man, that's what we're put here to do. We're put here to be helpers. And I'm honored to be able to be a helper with you guys here in the morning. And so I encourage you today, I'm going to challenge you with something different. If there's somebody in the comments of this show that's commenting here this morning, because there are some incredible human beings in the comments of this show this morning. If there's somebody in the comments of this show that you have not connected with or you have not met yet, please connect with them, because I got plans for this show, and I'm going to 2022, this show and what we're about to do here is going to change. We're going to create a movement, man. We're going to create an army of people that are going to help people around the world in ways that you can't measure. But it starts with all of you being connected, and everybody that watches this show needs to know each other in some way, shape, or form. So I challenge you to do that. We've got ways that are going to be hatching here in the future of ways that you'll be able to do that in person, and just be prepared. I challenge you to do that this morning. Connect with somebody. Send them a message, get to know each other. And from me to you, from our family to yours, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Thank you guys for everything that you do, for being here every single morning, for the love that you show to me and my family and my children, and my friends and the people that work for our companies. I'm eternally grateful, man, for the life that I get to live and the people that I get to live it with. And you guys are part of that. And I just want you to know it means the world to me. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your families. Do something great for somebody today, man. Make somebody feel incredible. Do something that makes somebody's day. Smile, a hug, some help, a phone call, a text message, whatever it is, man. Just make a difference today. It'll make a massive impact on whoever it is that you choose to do that for. It'll make a massive impact on you. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I will see you again Friday morning. Same place, same time, right here on Morning Perspective. I love you guys. Thanks for being here.
It is ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life, and then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up.